Tutorial: Creating a multi-user connection. This tutorial will demonstrate the creation of a connection between two remote peers. For this tutorial, we will use a multi-user feature on the same computer. However, a remote packet tracer can be located anywhere within Internet access. To create a multi-user session, create a remote connection endpoint with the remote network device in the multi-user connection device section. This cloud will represent a link to another user. Multiple links can be established to the same user or to multiple different users. To connect two multi-user clouds, one must be specified as incoming and the other as outgoing. This cloud will be the outgoing cloud. Multi-user clouds can be to a different copy of Packet Tracer on the same computer or to any computer running Packet Tracer on the Internet, as long as the connection parameters are set correctly. This connection is on the same computer, so select local host. The default port, as explained in the previous tutorial, is 38,000 and should be the port you need to use. The peer network name is the name of the cloud on the other computer running Packet Tracer. Enter the password we set on the first Packet Tracer instance here. This Packet Tracer instance will now attempt to connect to the remote instance. The first Packet Tracer instance will receive a connection acceptance dialog box. Click on Yes to accept this connection. Now make a connection between the switch and the remote cloud. When you connect to the remote cloud, it is analogous to connecting one end of a cable to a universal patch panel, but slightly different. If one has created a connection, you will see a port reflected on the other end. Since no connections have been made, create a connection using the Create New Link item. This Packet Tracer instance has now connected this end of the cable to the cloud connection. Connect the PC to the remote switch. The cable type on both ends should be the same. Creating a connection on a local device remains the same. When you connect to a remote peer, it will display a list of ports that are connected on the remote end. Be sure to select the correct port that was created on the remote end. This requires coordination with your remote Packet Tracer partner. This PC is now connected to the switch on the remote Packet Tracer instance, and all actions between the PC and the switch behave the same as if they were on the same copy of Packet Tracer. All cable types can be used with the multi-user connection. However, automatic connection is not possible with a remote connection. Notice the PC has received a DHCP address from the remote DHCP server. All traffic between Packet Tracer instances will behave the same way as traffic on local connections. For instance, the web page from the remote HTTP server can be accessed. Ports go down just as they would on a local connection when the port status is turned off. This ends the Creating a Multi-User Connection tutorial.